Hey there, Screen Junkies. This is my audition. Let's talk about entertainment news. Oh, please excuse the crudity of the model. I didn't have time to build it to scale or to paint it. And I think this is the most important thing, and certainly been a large topic of conversation in Hollywood over the last several, months, years? Probably for much longer than that. But really been in the forefront because of the Oscars last year, Chris Rock hosting, etc. is diversity in Hollywood. Fences, the trailer just dropped starring Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. Now, my personal opinion on Viola Davis is that she might be the best actress working today. It's her and Meryl Streep and a few other people on this very, very short list. Denzel Washington's terrific as well. I think the question that I have and what I'm wondering is a general audience going to find this movie? First of all, it's based on the Pulitzer Prize winning play. I believe it also won the Nobel Prize for Literature. Written in 1983, and I believe 1983 by August Wilson. And people in the theater, they know August Wilson very well. He's terrific. He wrote a 10-play Pittsburgh cycle, of which this is, I believe, play number 6. I think what I'm most interested in is how well this movie gets received, because obviously we don't know the quality of it until we've actually seen it, but it looks terrific. The trailer is as good a trailer as I've seen in a long time. This was a powerful, interesting trailer, and I think it's going to be a powerful and good film. Moving on. Now, really briefly, let's talk about the trailer for Passengers starring Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. In my opinion, this was an extremely effective trailer. I actually really enjoyed it. The issue that I had with it was the issue that I often see myself having with movies like this, where clearly the star of the film is the female. The protagonist is clearly Jennifer Lawrence, and yet Chris Pratt tends to dominate the trailer, so much so that Jennifer Lawrence is in the background the vast majority of the time. And I keep asking myself, well, why is this? Why is it always the case that you have a male and a female protagonist in a movie, or possibly one of them is an antagonist, we don't know, and the male protagonist is always given the larger amount of screen time over the female protagonist? It doesn't make any sense to me. You look at Winter's Bone, Silver Linings Playbook, Jennifer Lawrence has it. She's great. So why is Chris Pratt the focal point of this trailer? Is it that they think still, for some reason, people will not go to see a female-driven movie, which is patently ridiculous based on Jennifer Lawrence's track record, first of all. She's opened some of the largest movies and largest franchises of the last 5 years. As well, the only thing that Chris Pratt has opened really is Jurassic World and Guardians of the Galaxy, and those likely would have sold without him. I think that the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy did such an effective job of creating a different, interesting world. We are going to mesh the fun of the Marvel Cinematic Universe with pop culture, with these 70s, 80s, 90s songs, similar to the way that Star Trek did it as well. So I think this is interesting because I think that Passengers is going to be a very successful film. I think it's going to be interesting. It's sort of a Martian gravity, even a Sunshine sort of vibe. Wish that people would put a little bit more faith in the female lead, because the female leads are out there and they're great, and they need to be paid attention to a little bit more. Well, that's it. That was my audition. Thank you so much for your consideration, and hope to see you again soon.